This is downtown Crossville. You're looking at the Cumberland County Courthouse. This is actually the third Cumberland County Courthouse. It was constructed after the second courthouse burned in February of 1905. The construction began on this one the same year, and I think was actually finished either sometime that year or early 1906, so it really was a quick construction job. It's constructed out of Indiana limestone, which is the same limestone that the Empire State Building is constructed from. Behind me is War Memorial Park. This is a memorial to all of the veterans who were killed in the line of duty from Cumberland County. The first memorial here in the center is dedicated to veterans of World War I, World War II, Korea, Vietnam, and the American Revolution. And then to the left is the memorial dedicated to the soldiers of the war between the states. This is only one of two in the country that recognizes Union soldiers and Confederate soldiers on the same memorial. But Cumberland County was an area that was very split during the Civil War, with people from the same family even serving on different sides. Then the third part of this memorial is a memorial to the soldiers who were killed in Operation Iraqi Freedom. And I've seen pictures of the rest of this park where there were originally some reflecting pools, and at some point those were removed or filled in, and I'm not really sure at what point that happened. The last thing that was added to the park is here on the south side, and it's a monument to the Korean war soldiers, and it was actually just dedicated a couple of weeks ago. So walking south on Main Street, this next building is the post office building that was converted into the courthouse annex a few years ago when the post office moved to the north side of town. And right now it houses the trustee's office, the tax assessor's office, and the election commission. And just to the south of the post office is the second courthouse in Cumberland County. This courthouse, I believe, was constructed around 1886, and it burned in February of 1905, and eventually was rebuilt to contain the first countywide high school, and has been used for various things through the years. But currently it houses the Military Memorial Museum, and it's definitely worth a visit if you've never stopped into the Military Museum. And just south of the Military Museum, we have the Chamber of Commerce. So if you're looking for any kind of information about our area, this is a great place to stop in and visit. Across the street next to the courthouse is the Highway Patrol Office. This was built, I believe, around 1937 and used for the Highway Patrol Office for a few years, several years. And now it houses I believe it's called the Native Limestone Museum, or the Native Stone Museum. And so it has a lot of artifacts dealing with the crab orchard stone industry. And in the very front of the office, or in the very front of the building, is an office for meteorologist Steve Norris. The old jail set next to the courthouse for a while, and it was also next to the military museum where the post office is for a while. And I've read some stories about one of the teachers in the high school having to call the inmates down because they would sing to the children during the day when school was in session. Here's another view of the old post office, which is now the county courthouse annex. This building is also called the Milo Limert building. Milo Limert was a war hero from Cumberland County, and this building was dedicated to him. And another look at the front of the courthouse. Good view of the clock tower there. And there's the sign describing the Milo Limert Memorial Building. It was dedicated in 1991. And walking back north toward the War Memorial Park. If you'd like more information about Crossville, please call Weichert Realtors, the web agency, at 931-707-8787.